show on TSL Nigeria TV. Now, yoga is a mind and a body practice with a 5,000-year history in ancient Indian philosophy. Various styles of yoga combines physical posture, breathing techniques, relaxation, and meditation. But in recent times, it has become more popular as a form of physical exercise with poses that helps to improve the mind, the body, and also helps the well-being of individuals. This morning, we're joined by a man of different sides in physical fitness, and one of his specialties is yoga. We give to you Man of Steel. Good morning.
Hey, hi, good morning. How do you do?
Man of Steel.
Hello. Morning, how do you do? Very well.
I like your voice.
Yeah.
I know you will say that. I was waiting for action. I like your voice.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Don't
That's
faint.
not my real voice, not this my real voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Please keep it down.
Actually, you like my voice, so crying out loud. Like, it's sexy, come on. Don't you like it?
I like you like a brother-in-law.
Oh, Jesus. There's nothing like that. I like you now.
Yes, come on, and then publicly, Man of Steel, tell us about yourself. Now, I know you've mentioned that you've been in the fitness game over 15 years.
Exactly now. It's like 15 years now, yes.
Wow.
So just tell us about your journey so far and all of the aspects you specialize in.
Wow. Okay, let's start like this. The name Man of Steel originally wasn't named by me. Okay, it was a result of the outward result I got, as time progressed when I started on my fitness journey and all that. Okay, what motivated me to become a fitness instructor or someone who is really physical was the fact that I really hated that I looked like a girl. You know that moment when you're just with your mom and then
Somebody's feeling lighted.
I seriously and they're like, wow, your beautiful daughter, she's so beautiful. Like in my mind, like, no, I'm a man, like, my shape, that naturally girls have the tendency to stand and then these elbows, tilted inward, or akimbo, that's, those kind of, and then the movement and all that. So I wasn't really comfortable with that because as a person, in my mind, I'd always wanted to be this masculine guy, all physical and all that. My mentor being Arnold Schwarzenegger, I just love to be like him and all that, but I couldn't achieve it. So these all propelled me to wanting to be like him. So I had to start watching his videos and all that, live and all that, communicating with him on social media. And in the end, I had to get myself a couple of dumbbells, weight and barbells just behind my balcony. And I started lifting, unknown to my mom. But the time she found that I was lifting, like, no. We'll carry weight for this. I was like, why are you doing that? Like, ma'am, this is just for exercise purpose. Excuse me. This is just for exercise purpose, and I'm okay. Girls, would you believe that? After the first day of lifting weight, I could not lift my arm. I could not walk to the bathroom. In fact, when I found my way down to the bathroom eventually, I was using a bucket and then a baler. I fetched the water as usual. Traditionally, you take it to your head, right? It ended here. This was about helping this, but it was also helpless. I was doing like this, take it in beats. I was doing like this. In the end, I just did that.
It was that bad.
I had screwed myself up, honestly. And then after that, I felt this serious headache because I was not coordinated, I was not guided, but I just wanted to do it. And then I overdid it. And then I had serious headache, joint aches, muscle aches, and all that. And it really, you don't want to feel it. And since then, being that, having that experience firsthand as a person, I knew immediately how to guide my subsequent client through. And after then, though, I started making research in fitness and all that, relating with fitness bodies and people who are into fitness and all that. And then I will focus my attention on anything on TV that talks about fitness, martial arts. I love the martial art, boom, the ass kicking.
I know you have a black belt or something.
Well, so you say I'm a mixed martial artist by that. Practice. Mixed martial art means that combining every martial, like the jiu-jitsu, the judo, wrestling, the kickboxing, the boxing, the what's it called now, Thai, Muay Thai, Thai boxing and all that combined together, because I wanted to be a complete fighter, like, that character, Boyka, Yuri Boyka. Whoa, I love them. So, and then so many other persons helped me to actually focus my attention. But in the end, though, I didn't really start with this standard gym. I started with this local gym. I had to put one or two together, like blocks and all that. And I graduated to start liking myself. Do you know that in the end, after about 1 month, the woman, my mom, who was discouraging me from doing anything physical, discovered that, as you know, against the usual norm, or the norm rather, where I always fall sick terminally, then the whole thing went away.
Oh.
No sickness. I was just healthy. I was just this happy person. And then she discovered this masculinity growing out, and then everything is like, wake up! You have to carry away today. You are still sleeping. She became my timekeeper and my alarm. And it was beautiful having your mom support you in what you love. And she was like, anything you want to do, anything you want to be, as long as you're happy, just do it. And then, whoa, boom. I started, and then do you know, because of the fact that if you love doing something, you will just excel at it. Then I moved, because I had researched, I had read, I had watched and all that. I moved to the company of those who use the street gym and all that. I mean, they were way bigger than I was. But when I got there, my knowledge was very sacrosanct to them. It was very important. It was everything. And then the way I did my things was just different. I was stronger in most cases, because it wasn't really because I was stronger, because the will, there's that phrase that says when there's a will, right? There's a way, exactly. Yeah. So I just found myself lifting what I couldn't, or I shouldn't be able to lift on a normal. Then I started working out with many people, bouncers from, talking about Lagos, Tony Street and all that, bouncers from all over Lagos, environs started coming around. We started meeting together and all that. I moved down to Ogun State, Stonegwater precisely. We started all that. Before you said Jack Robbie saying I was growing in fitness, and then my body, boom, out, everything. Then I had to start learning the posing. There's something I love about Arnold Schwarzenegger. His posing technique when he won the Mr. Universe and all that 7 times, I guess, that about, there's this one I love so much. Like,
we're not going to do it. Let's get back to the discussion of state.
Wow. It's long. I have to go that far.
Let's talk about yoga, right?
Yoga.
Yes, let's talk about
yoga.
I love yoga. I've never practiced yoga.
You, one way or the other, have practiced it without knowing it.
Oh, really?
As long as you're breathing, the way you're seated, and everything, most of the things you do unconsciously, you're practicing yoga.
So what are the benefits of yoga?
Yoga, you have already explained it from the introduction. Yoga helps. Let's just go the layman way so that everyone can understand this. I don't want to go with terminologies and all that, which I have to explain eventually not having enough time. Okay, yoga focuses on the internal self, okay? And then with time, it shows up here externally. Now, yoga deals with your mind. It deals with your bones, your joint, your muscles, and your physique generally. You understand? Now, you can as well say yoga is a body-mind exercise or practice. Let's use the word practice. You understand? But today it has been inculcated or brought into the fitness world, because you can, even in martial arts, because most of the relaxing yogas, like the child's pose, the Vyasa, the tree pose, the mountain pose, and all that, I use those when my favorite yoga pose is, you already know it,
We don't know it.
You do. Okay, is a sitting pose.
The one we're doing now.
So we're doing yoga right now.
It's called the kneeling pose, actually. I'll show you, maybe if you want me to do that, I'll show you.
Well, we're definitely going to be doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really, I'm not doing it because I want to actually confess that I've been busy over the week now, training this and that, especially person like one of the senior doctors in UBT and all that. So I personally have to practice my yoga. That's what I do. Yoga does something for you. It helps you control your temper, just like martial art do. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Because it's relaxing. I used to have anger issues. One of the other reasons why I actually chose the martial arts and all that, persons would think that martial art is all violent and boom, 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 kick the ass and just No, it's beyond that. Martial art, actually, the more you do, the more you learn, and the more you progress, the calmer you become. It's just like the science of the higher you go into the altitudes and all that, the cooler it becomes. So when I go angry or ballistics on anyone, for example, something pisses me off, I had problem in school then, someone just, my relationship and all that, what I just do is either I go to the gym, the boxing gym room, and focus on the bag and empty all my anger there. I go to the dojo, do my kata, and that's from Japanese word now to me, forms of the karate stance and all that. Or after all that sweating and all that, generally I don't even have to do all that before. I have to come back to my yoga and relax. And for those who are my clients who have trained before in fitness and martial arts, there's no way I will ostracize or remove that yoga part of it, because your mind has to be clear. Your mind has to be, you have to be feel more awake than alive. You just have to be you. You have to dig deep inside of you and bring out the you in you that makes you the you which you really are. So I don't intend pun, okay? But if you actually get in that light, it's okay.
So I guess we can move on.
Yes,
to that. Now, we'd love to see those positions. Yes. We can do that right next, please.
Yes. We are going to go on a quick break at this point so that you get to see the practical side of the theoretical talk of yoga. We're going to go on a quick break. When we return, join us, get your mats ready, and there's yoga time.
Nothing but everything. It's the Breakfast Show on TSL Nigeria TV.
Welcome to the one-on-one with Kel Dube.
That's why they close. They quickly take the uniform off because they are vulnerable.
There's no way, from the layman's point of view.
Thank you very much to come and do their wire fell down and their what the R is V in mafia manager called Yakap from the Titikapi became a worse godfather than every.
To TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.
up a little. Right. Most times it's advisable you close your eyes. This is called a mountain pose. Deep breath. Raise it. Show you. Very good. From there we graduate to the tree pose. Just take your legs apart a little and do this. You now do this. Alright? This. And you go the way. Relax the shoulders. Take in deep breaths. Slowly bring it down. As your hand drops, you exhale. So we graduate to the sitting position, the right diamond position. Now it's advised, this one helps stretches the muscles around here, the top of your feet, as well as helps your knee for those who have tendency to having rheumatoid arthritis. It helps you, and it helps you digest more easily. This way. Leg close. This is called Vajrasana. Keep your hands on your knee or your thighs and relax. Probably close your eyes. A few more and we're gonna land, like I said. Position, we can move to another pose, which is one of the most relaxing poses I use when I'm tired. It is called the charge pose. This relaxes your lower back, it stretches your thighs as well as the top of your feet. It makes your mind relaxed and calm. You can stay as long as you want. Go like this. Drop the hand and relax. Slowly rise, return. From here you can decide to also do the sitting position or the easy sitting position. In English that will means start this way. Your left leg, your right leg will now, whichever one, take this on top of it. Relax. Now we do this. Or place the back of your palm on top of the legs of the palm. This way, relax. Or just take your hand forward. Whichever one suits you. This. Shoulder width, your two shoulder width, double your shoulder width rather. Then you go down slowly, as if you are sitting. Do not let your breast face the ground. Yeah. This will help those who have erectile dysfunction, as it helps with the pelvis, the inner thighs, and all that. Usually when I do this, I graduate to the tree pose from here. Yoga is related to Tai Chi in a way. Once again, we're there. You can either keep your hands up as a tree pose, or you bring your hands together like this and let it calm down to your nose. This helps to balance. This is tree pose. It helps you increase your balance and your mind. Focus. Slowly. For the mountain pose once again. Chest out. Exhale. Now one of the yoga poses that will help with your tummy for those who want to have a flatter tummy or core workout is what I call a bridge and crunch. Bridge and crunch is simple. It's all beginners. Just lie down. Place the 2 palms by your side. Make your leg from an angle of 45. From that angle you are on, just raise your hip up. This is bridge. That's the pose. But as included in the exercise routine of today, it's called bridge and crunch. So you can as well drop your head and do the crunch. Return. Do the crunch. But this is yoga for today, so we'll just do this. Relax. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs together. Straighten your backbone.
Alright, this is the point where I have to tell you the Tai Chi pose and the Taiwan pose. Anyway, just forget about that. But this will come to the end of another amazing. Can you hear the way my voice is calm? Inner peace. That's what yoga brings to you. We'll be here same time next week, Monday, for another episode of the Breakfast Show. Till I come your way next week.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.